Hi, everybody. It's Friday, November 20th. It's an A day on our calendar. We have a few top stories to get to today, some things we want to make sure you know heading into the weekend. First of all, we'll talk about our student non-attendance days coming up next week. Just a quick reminder, our in-class protocols, some tech tips, an update on extracurricular activities, and then we want to give you some insight into what this whole CATS data thing is all about. So first of all, student non-attendance days. Next Monday and Tuesday, students will not come to school. You will be able to work from home on those days, catch up any assignments that you have outstanding, anything you need to make up, projects that you're working on, those kind of things. You can email your teachers, but there won't be any new teaching. There'll be no Zoom classes that you have to attend, just chance for you to catch up or complete things that have already been assigned. On Monday morning, we will send out an email to students and parents letting you know if you have missing assignments. So if you don't get an email, you're in good shape. If you get an email, it'll break down the things that you need to complete over those 2 days. We already had scheduled not to have school Wednesday through Friday because of Thanksgiving. So just a change to Monday and Tuesday. At the announcement of this, Dr. Good's popularity amongst the students instantly rose. He went from somebody that the students actually didn't know who he was or what he did to being the most popular man in the school system. So uh, kids, staff, were all very appreciative of the chance to kind of catch up on our work before Thanksgiving hits. I was able to interview one second grader in the hallway, and he had the great insight that we love Super Nintendo good. So it led me to wonder, why wasn't he an option on the presidential ballot? But we'll have to wait 4 years and see if he decides to throw his hat in the ring. All right, just a reminder of some of those in-class protocols we have. Reminder to wash and sanitize your hands as you enter the classroom, that you're sitting in your assigned seats. Personal devices, cell phones, headphones, smartwatches, all those kind of things, we turn those off. We put those in a backpack, not on our person. And then a reminder that we're not wearing hats or sweatshirt hoods up in class so that we can fully focus on the instruction and seeing other people and other people seeing us. At the end of each period, you guys have been doing a great job cleaning your workspace and then hand sanitizing as you leave. I know you guys have done a great job. That's just a quick reminder of what we're doing there. Technology tip, I've been able to check in with some of you and see that you're having a hard time with your Gmail. One of the things you can do is you can change the conversation view. So if you go up to the little gear at the top, click that gear, and then go all the way down to the bottom, there's an option for conversation view. That is checked by default. You may want to uncheck that. That makes it easier for you to see if you have multiple emails from one person versus them all getting lumped into one email. So if you feel like you've been missing emails or you're not seeing things, try making that conversation view. You can always change it back later. One of the unfortunate things right now is that we do not have any in-person extracurricular activities through December 18th. That includes sports, theaters, clubs that meet outside of the school day. And this is just as part of the strongly advised stay-at-home guidance from our local health officials as we try to fight the uptick in numbers for COVID. One of the things that a lot of us have seen or heard about is this CATS data. And I know our science classes have been digging deep on this, but CATS data is COVID-19 analytics and targeted surveillance systems for schools. I don't know why they didn't throw the extra S's on to make it CATS, but they didn't. And you can check this out. It's publicly available on this website. Usually each Thursday is when that data gets released. And this is a group of school districts that are participating primarily in Franklin County, and they share their district with their information with each other, with Ohio State, with some other local agencies to try to see what's going on for COVID. And so usually each Thursday when that gets released, it's on the website and you can go and look, and I'll give you an example of that in a second. But CATS is important because it's one of the 3 data points that the school considers when picking a learning mode, whether we're all in, hybrid, or distance. And the county level, so the color coding system, the CATS data, and then we also look at our school absences for illness. So how many students and staff are out compared to a a typical year. And the data comes in like this. And right now, this is one of the few times you want to be the lowest and on the bottom of a graph. But we are, as a community, at the lowest level as of yesterday when this data was released. And it looks at if there were 100,000 people in Bexley or any given city, how many people would they predict would have COVID based on what we know? And so right now the estimate is 332 people. Again, that's if we had 100,000 people in Bexley, which we're not even close to. But that lets them normalize the data across all the different cities. So it's important data. It's data we're looking at. It's way higher than we want it to be, but our community has done some good things in combating the spread. All right. Our final thought today, something Mr. Jordan shared with me, just a great reminder that at the end of the day, it's our job to give you the tools and to equip you and provide you with opportunities. But we want you to remember that you have the power and you're responsible for your own success. And so we want to do everything in the world we can to help you. But at the end of the day, you've got to look in the mirror and make that final step. All right, that covers it. Stay classy and stay 6 feet apart, Bexley, and we will see you soon.